thoughts on the Maryland game? I mean, your defense sort of was a bend but don't break, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think the biggest stat in football is points allowed. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is. And so from the positives from that standpoint is obviously we gave up a touchdown in the first drive and we didn't give up a touchdown the rest of the game. And that's a positive. That means we executed in the red zone. And again, that part, again, is by design. We try to really break the game down for our guys and execute in those situations. So that's one situation where we really executed well. And unfortunately, other situations we didn't execute well, mostly third down. And that's really, if we had a couple more stops on third down, I think we probably would have had a different outcome.
How do you think your corners did? I know Brandon got a little nicked up there, but how do you think they did under the pressure?
Pretty well. I was obviously Joe played corner most of the training camp, so we had to move Joe to safety in the situation. So we ended up playing some more guys. But I think we come out of it better. Mike and McGee started. Chambers got probably 35 plays, and Finney got probably another 20. So I mean, you come out of it because of that situation with Chambers and Finney getting 55 snaps. You get better for it. So obviously the last play on the deep pass with Brandon was the same route earlier in the game, and he was right in position. It's just a technique thing, just consistency. But he was down the field, he leaned on one, he was in perfect position. That's when he got a little bit off, so he just didn't execute. So,
was it tough to go again? To start, playing against a guy like Danny O'Brien for the young guys?
Yeah, I think they did a nice job. They had a good plan. They did a lot of things, particularly in the first half. Most of it really that our guys didn't have a chance to see on tape. You go off of what you have. So I think they did that with a young group out there. I think they tried to throw a lot of screens and things, and make the guys run. Try to eventually wear them out. So and they got a quarterback who could execute it. But a lot of it, to be honest with you, was just us not executing. Really, and the guys learning. I think again, I'll keep taking some positives, but the second half was about half as many yards, and I think we started to execute. We started to execute. We gave up 13 points in the first half. We gave up 6 in the second half. So I think we cut everything in half by the second half. And to me, that's a sign of guys who can learn. I just kept coaching them during the game. We're on the sideline, kept coaching them up. Just keep coaching them up, coach them at halftime, and just keep trying to get better each series and give them confidence. So and that's what we're doing today. I'm excited. I can't wait. It's the same thing as the other night. On ESPN, it's Labor Day night, and that's why I came to Miami for. I loved every minute of it. Even if it's not going perfect as a defense coordinator, I mean, you got to enjoy it. You're enjoying it. You're in the battle. You're coaching the players up. And you're making adjustments. You're doing things. So I enjoyed every minute of it, and we didn't get the outcome that we wanted, but that doesn't mean that I'm not even more fired up for what's going to go on here next week.
Mark, the defense is pretty similar from last year's. That's what the offensive coaches are saying. What about the offense? Obviously, that's different. Ohio State. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, they got one game under their belt right now. I think, they've kind of been similar to what they were. And they're playing 2 quarterbacks now, so that guy's different. But they're a really good football team. They're really good up front. They got really good backs. They got good tight ends. They got 2 quarterbacks and wide out. So they're very, very talented. And with them, they have a good scheme, but it's really not about scheme. They have good players who execute. And they do a great job coaching them. So it'll be a big challenge, and one we're looking forward to.